time that I pissed in your mouth.
What?
Oh, yeah, she did piss in my mouth.
On purpose? I need to...
When we started, she was like, I had a little surprise for you. I'm like, oh, okay. What's this little surprise? And I got a mouthful.
Your wardrobe screams fatherless.
We have more trust in that top Zypin people.
How was your relationship with your father? Just saying, why did you get the attention you wanted?
You need Jesus.
That's offensive. Welcome back to That's Offensive. It is Daddy Deelz in the building. I have a few guests here with me. I have Autumn, Ting, and official bronze goddess. So, I have a question. Do you guys ever plan on having kids? And if so, how do you plan on having a conversation with them that they might be made fun of for you doing porn when they grow up?
I definitely plan on having kids, and you have the life you have because of what I did. As simple as that.
Be grateful, you ungrateful brat.
So, I want 2 kids, but she wants to only pop out 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't want to completely destroy my body. So I want to give my body a chance to bounce back and stuff. I feel like if I have 2, it's gonna completely ruin my body.
Yeah.
I'm not willing to ruin my body that much for kids.
You did surgery. You got the pussy tightening shit.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
I mean,
But do I really want that?
I mean, she's got a little brother, so we just pretty much tell him whatever.
I wouldn't mind adopting too.
Yeah.
I would really love to adopt
yeah.
a kid.
I was adopted, so I wouldn't mind
Yeah.
going, hey.
That's awesome.
All right,
would
let's
be
role
awesome.
play really quick.
Okay.
I'm your kid.
Okay.
You're the mom. You're the dad, and you're the stepmom.
Or something dad.
Stepmom,
Called
right?
Daddy Ting. And in her family, Daddy Ting. So.
Daddy team.
All right, mommy, daddy, stepmommy. Why are kids showing me your vagina on the internet?
It's just part of life. That's how we create you, and that's how we make money. And
What was it? What's
Look,
the story
I
called?
mean-
Birds and the Bees story?
Yeah.
So you want to have
Birds and
sex?
bees is a
Once
fucking
upon a
facial
time.
shit.
So, daddy, birds fuck bees?
What is it called? Is it the bees and the bunnies?
Bees?
No, it
Bees
is called the birds and the bees.
Okay,
Birds and the bees.
Why is it called that? Because do the birds
don't
fuck the
know.
bees and do the bees fuck the birds?
I feel like the bees would fuck the birds.
They
I
fertilize.
feel like
Because
it should
it would
be
sting
called
the
birds
birds.
and the flowers or something like that.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Bees
Birds
and the flowers.
flowers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bees and flowers. Something with the
Yeah.
flower. Or like they
and
pollinate,
flowers,
like,
yeah.
oh, look, more flowers.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, mommy, daddy, stepmommy.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, sweetheart.
how do I deal with the bullies who show me your vagina and your fake penis that I'm assuming you use?
My mom's hot as fuck. You're just mad that your mom don't look like mine.
And you see,
just
you,
tell 'em
you
that.
see, you see my little Gucci backpack or something, my little Louis Vuitton backpack. This is how I get it.
Because Louis, you got the Skechers.
I know you got the fucking Skechers on, little.
Tell them that's why they got
Yup.
Skechers.
All right, I'll just bully them back.
Yep. Bully them back, but like,
This generation is fucked.
Lord. The government and the kids.
This generation is fucked.
I think that would be a great conversation. What would you guys say if your kid was like, yo, I want to pop my pee, or I guess P is for penis and pussy,
Yeah.
on the internet?
Honey, do what you got to do. Just be respectful of yourself and set boundaries and stick
Yeah.
to those boundaries.
I don't know. It's so hypocritical. I feel like, I'm going to provide you with a life where you don't have to do that. I'm going to get you the most elite school.
Yeah.
And, I went to school. I got a finance degree. And, yeah, I made more money with OnlyFans. But,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I could probably still give them more than what my parents gave me.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
but if they do
Maybe
it, I'm
they
not gonna be.
would- Yeah.
I don't want them to do it, but I'm also gonna be supportive if they do decide
Yeah.
to do it. But I'd rather not.
So do you feel like OnlyFans was like a last resort kind of thing
Yes.
for you?
Yeah.
It definitely was
Okay.
for me as well.
Got it. So do you guys, because you felt like it was the last resort, do you guys find it empowering at all? Or do you guys
Yeah.
feel like,
Yeah, I did the modeling before OnlyFans, so definitely taking pictures and stuff like that. I had already found empowering, and I really loved seeing what I look like behind the camera and seeing
Yeah.
the pictures come back edited. I'm like, whoa, that's what I look like. Holy shit! So
Yeah.
I kept doing that because I was really empowered by it, and even so-called dancing occasionally. I never danced at any strip clubs, but my friends would have a stripping pole in their house,
Yeah.
so I'd play around with it, and that was fun. It was empowering. So I really don't think that OnlyFans doesn't make me feel bad or not empowered. There's aspects of it that do.
yeah.
It's just it was a last resort.
To
thing.
go heavy
Okay.
on it, I always throughout life I've been kind of taken advantage by men, assaulted and
Yeah.
just in the street hollering at me, and I was like, you know what? I felt power when I could charge them for it.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
free. I'm like, you know what? If you want to be a fucking men will always be creeps.
Yeah.
But if I can somehow benefit from it, I felt empowered by that.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Totally.
All right, we're gonna circle back. I want to like talk about this a little more, but we still have more offensive questions to get
Awesome.
through.
Okay.
So you already answered this in the last pod, but do you guys eat at Chick-fil-A still, although they donate to anti-LGBTQ organizations?
I love Chick-fil-A. I mean,
I love Chick-fil-A so much, and I'm very bisexual.
so yeah, okay. So
Very much so.
I love Chick-fil-A, and I went there pretty much every single day during my like high school years and first year of college and stuff like that. And there was a manager there and asked me if I even wanted to work there. Obviously, I walked in with boy clothes on, hat backwards and everything. I looked gay. Like, I promise you, I looked fucking gay. Even though I didn't tell my parents, hey, I'm out, I'm gay or anything like that.
I don't think you had it out.
No, I didn't. It was just like, I was like, oh, by the way, I literally told my like best friend, they're like, okay, I already knew this. I was just waiting for you to tell me. I was like, well, I felt like, why did you feel the need to tell me? Well, I don't know, because everybody's coming out on the internet and everything. So let me go ahead and just tell you.
Yeah, let me come out and tell people I'm
But, but some Chick-fil-A manager was like, do you want to come work for us? Because I love your personality and the way you are and you present yourself. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't want to work for like $8 an hour.
I thought they paid better.
No.
Wow. Okay.
That's what it is.
Well,
in
no,
Mississippi.
But they wanted to hire you.
Yeah,
and
they
you
wanted to
are
hire me,
gay.
so I was like,
I guess not
I'm
all of
good.
them are homophobic.
Well, okay, but we're in Mississippi, so
Yeah.
everybody's so like conservative
Yeah.
and everything like that, and it depends
A lot
on
of people are homophobic there. They
Because
just don't say it out
owns
loud.
a franchise doesn't mean they're anti-gay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just that the guy who runs that
Yes.
shit, you know?
Yeah, the people who own it, but the
Yeah.
franchises, ooh,
They're so nice.
Yeah.
ooh.
so nice.
How is it living in a homophobic town?
We kind of stay at home.
I mean, we kind of stay at home, but then we also like I used to party a lot, and she used to party a lot, and that's how we met and everything. And the way where we stay at in Mississippi, like everybody knows me. Yeah, everybody knows me, and everybody loves me. So if I even go to like Kroger or whatever or anywhere, just
Yeah.
they're like, Ting, oh my God, where have you been? I haven't seen you in so long. I'm like, at home.
Do you get any comments being like, wow, that my one gay friend, my one lesbian friend? Like, do you guys ever get comments like that or not really? If like,
No, because
There's other lesbians in town for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
like we have a gay bar in Mississippi.
wow.
that's probably it's been shut down like maybe 5 times.
Yeah.
So it's got a new name.
All
Last-
kind of
yeah.
stuff. They weren't following ABC. They didn't have their liquor license renewed. Like all kind of
For
stuff.
like a year.
Yeah.
So
all kind of bullshit.
it's got like I think its new name is Shade.
Yeah.
But
I like the name of it.
The previous name was Bar 3911, and then it was Wonderlust. So when it turned into Bar 3911, everybody was like, "Yeah, you want to go to Wonderlust? You mean Bar 3911? No, Wonderlust."
Yeah. That's
So
at every bar in Jackson though.
if you
None of them
guys
stay open.
grew up in like conservative Mississippi, have you guys ever had chlamydia? And if so, how many times?
Yes.
No.
It's my favorite question.
Lie.
Because I think chlamydia makes you cool.
No.
Were you not a little whore?
I was, but so many of the girls that like I hit on or they hit on me, they're straight.
Yeah.
They're completely straight because
She likes to turn girls.
Straight people could get
She likes to turn
chlamydia.
girls.
No, okay, no, but
She likes to turn straight.
But I got chlamydia from penis.
Yeah.
so
I
everybody.
mean, she used to take dick.
I did. I did.
Oh my god. Okay.
I mean, I used to get the pee in me.
And she used to
and I
suck dick too.
Wow.
suck dick, get dick, you know. I turn the dick. And so. But no, everybody that looks at me, they're like, oh, you were a little hoe. What's your count? And I was like,
Yeah, I
like,
thought she was a hoe.
Can we talk about that? What is your count? What's your count?
64.
Wow, okay. What's yours?
guys or girls or both?
Doesn't matter. I'll vote.
Fucking, I don't know. It's probably like 10. It's
Really?
Okay. Like
That's
10
good.
combined or something like
like
that.
That's
Yes.
not being a hoe.
I feel like
It's not, but everybody that looks at me,
out with a
yeah.
lot of girls. She didn't take
Yeah.
them home.
Okay.
Everybody looks at me, you're a little hoe. Like, how many girls do you take home a night? I'm like, 0. Because, like, I'll go to a bar and
Yeah,
I get
make
drunk
out
as
with a bunch
fuck,
of
and I'll
girls.
make out with maybe like 5, 6 girls
Yeah.
a night.
Wow.
And they're like, and then I'll just, automatically disappear. I'll just what is it? What do you call
Irish
it?
exit.
Irish exit, and then like the next time they see
fun
me,
with you, it's like psych. I'm not serious. Like,
oh no, that's because like the little kids, and I'm like, okay, where the fuck have you been at? Stuff like that. I'm like, Irish goodbye, bye. I'll say maybe bye to like 5 girls or 5 guys that I know and stuff like that.
Wow.
And then I just
Like
dip
your
out.
closest friends.
Yeah, and then I'll dip out, and then next time I go to the bar, I'm like, where have you been? Like, I was looking for you last time. I'm like, what the fuck is your name? I was plastered. I'm sorry.
that happens to me all the time.
Right, I was like,
we know each other. We met 5 times. Like,
Exactly.
Kat being like, oh my God,
I was like, oh my God, I love you. You're so cool. We should be friends. Like, we met 5 times. I'm like,
Exactly.
I was like, I was probably fucked up.
Exactly. And anytime,
today she's like, your boobs are fake. And I'm like, you did that same exact reaction like a month ago. Like,
no,
my God.
exactly. Like the
That's
bars
me.
I go to in Mississippi, they're like, Ting, have you been? I'm like,
Hey.
we've met before. I'm like, was I drunk? Yes, we were both plastered. Okay.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Catch me when I'm sober, and then I'll probably remember you.
Let's talk about your taking dick days. Because
Lord.
was this before you knew that you were like a lesbian? Or do you consider yourself a lesbian? Or do you consider yourself bi or like pan? Or what do you?
So I considered myself bi, but
Okay.
more towards lesbian because I love the female body. Like I love how they look and stuff like that. But like if a good-looking man walks in the door, I'm like, yeah,
He's got to be
delicious
gorgeous, though. He's got to be gorgeous.
Yeah, he's like fucking delicious looking. Like one of my best friends, or technically like several of them, they're bodybuilders. So I used to be like a little gym rat. I used to work at a gym, and he was personal training and stuff like that. I thought he was cute, but I was never gonna be like, oh, let's go home together. It was like, you're a good looking man, and I'm gonna appreciate that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But no,
I don't think you would ever take dick again, though, would you?
No, I don't think so. I'd probably make out with them or anything like that.
I can't
I
even
would
put my fingers in there.
I mean,
I
I'd
don't
probably
think I can take a dick.
no. I would literally just have to
I
like.
can't put my fingers in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
See,
like, we don't put toys in. Like, we use, like, vibrators and things like that.
Are
Either of you guys pillow princesses?
Rose, yeah.
She's a little pillow.
I
I can't be a pillow
I'm a
princess.
pillow princess.
I like to be the dominant one.
Yeah.
Like,
Honestly,
flip the fuck over.
I'm
Yeah,
so
you are not a
submissive.
pillow princess.
Yeah.
You do work.
Okay, so I used to
I'm
be
so
pillow
kidding?
princess. Wait, hold on. I'm a very quick adapter. So I used to be pillow princess, but after doing OnlyFans, like after like doing a couple scenes with girls, I was like, I could do this. Like,
Yeah,
push
let me
their
get
I
in
put
there.
their legs over their like shoulders and just get in there. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't finger because look at these nails.
Yeah,
I
feel
definitely don't want that in me
No.
at all.
I know, that's
just
why I'm like,
weird.
girls
Like-
with acrylics, are they, how can they be gay? Because I'm like, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not to
Yeah, you
discredit
see these
anything.
nails right there?
Yeah,
Like,
but it's like, if I'm getting feet
Extreme gay right here. Like,
Yeah.
I'll stick a finger in you
You
real
guys actually
fast.
told me a story. You finger the fuck out of her, and there's blood.
That's happened to me before. And then he was
Atlanta?
like, are you on your period? And I'm like, no,
You
you
just
just like,
violated
cut your
me.
nails.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure she had
I had
nails at the time.
stiletto
I was
nails.
like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
How did you not? It was so good. That, like, you
If
just
it
didn't feel
feels
pain.
good while
So-
you're bleeding out.
Yeah,
So
I
apparently.
actually sucked a dick, and he was bleeding all over my face, but he didn't feel pain. Like,
Why was he bleeding?
I think he just went like it kind of like got my like wisdom teeth going back. Or no. His doctor
snap.
told him that it just like when you go so far back in the throat, it opens your pee hole. And like it just stretched out too much, but he was enjoying it. He kept going.
I'm not a guy, but dang.
So you're a little vampire. You're just sucking blood
Yummy.
off of the tip of dicks. Wow.
I mean, red
And I
wings.
loved it. I was like, yeah, I
Wings.
was into it.
Hey, I got my red wings that day. I made
blood
you
is
bleed.
salty. Blood is salty.
That's
Yeah,
not
it doesn't really
okay.
taste bad.
Yes.
So red wings is when you're going down on somebody and they're on their period. So I don't think
Red. That's what it's
Yeah,
called.
so
There's
yeah.
a red wings.
wings,
What
yeah.
about when you're like eating out? Is that what?
Yeah, that's when you're
what about
eating out.
fingering.
no, because you gotta eat
Cheeto
out.
fingers.
Cheeto fingers, hot Cheeto fingers. That's what you. I don't know. That might be a thing now since you said it.
Yeah.
But no, it's when you're eating a girl out and they're on their period, and then like when you come up, you literally got like blood right here on the mouth.
Yeah.
That's
There's
red
no way
wings,
you're
so
looking
you-
pretty coming out of that. There's
I mean,
no chance.
anytime I go down on somebody, I just Go. I wipe
Automatically.
myself. I wipe myself. I'm sorry.
Except for that one time that I pissed in your mouth.
What?
Oh yeah, she did piss in my mouth.
On purpose? You're just like, I need a push. So you like, squirt if you pee.
Yes. I figured it out. And I was like, oh, I'm going to do it too. So she was like going down on me and like eating me out. And I was like, here it comes.
She,
and I, like,
literally
when
when we started, she was like, I got a little surprise for you. I'm like, oh, okay. What's this little surprise? And I got a mouthful, and I didn't know what to fucking expect. Literally, when she was doing it, I'm pretty sure my eyes like bugged out and was like,
she
like a little pug or something. Just but when I was eating around, my eyes were boop.
Were you excited?
I was shocked as fuck. Like, I didn't know what to do. So instead of just like spitting it back out, I just swallowed it.
Oh my god!
I swallowed it. Literally, it was a mouthful. My cheeks went. Oops.
Yeah.
That's how it was. So I swallowed it, and I finished my job. I got done with that. I finished my job, and I was like, all right, I need to go brush my teeth. And scrub my tongue out because I didn't know what to do.
And it tastes like? Does it taste how it smells?
I mean, it depends on
she drank a lot of water, huh?
Diluted.
Yeah.
It's pretty diluted, but it tasted a little funny. It didn't taste like water.
It's piss.
So it's piss, but it had a little off taste. It didn't taste like piss. Where obviously, like if you tasted piss or smelled piss,
I'm curious. You know how you take vitamins? Your piss is like really bright highlighter.
Yeah,
yellow, and it smells.
Yeah.
Like
you gotta like this thing.
like.
I don't know.
Okay, so if
that.
you eat
And let me know what
asparagus
that's like.
and then you squirt,
Yeah.
have you ever thought if you ate asparagus and then you squirt, what the squirt might smell like?
Well, that's for men. It makes their penis smell. It might not
No,
do the effect
it
on
makes
women.
my pee smell so
Really?
badly.
I know it
So
knows
when
when
my
like
squirt smell.
women or men or anything like
I never noticed that.
Because when I squirt, there's only been a few times where I'm like, oh my god, that smells like pee. Because usually I think it's actually like squirt fluid.
Yeah.
And but like there was one time I'm like, oh my god. Because I think it was, maybe I did pee and I just didn't know.
Yeah.
It was one of those times I squirted on
happens.
accident and I'm like, what the fuck?
The first time I squirted, which is insane, I was getting mouth fucked. I was so.
What?
Yeah, it's weird.
All right.
got turned on.
You got turned on so much.
I was so turned on, I just started squirting. And I was like,
shit.
what the fuck is going on? And the second time I got squirted, I think I was like 15 when that happened.
15?
Oh, Lord.
5?
Yeah, or 16. It was 16.
Okay.
And then the second time I squirted was with Kieran Lee. And I was like, I didn't think I could squirt. I was like, I made you squirt. I'm like,
The part of me just wants to fuck Kieran
And
because I know he's good in bed.
So at 16 and then at 26 is the only time I squirted.
I heard he's into earwax.
Oh, that's a challenge.
Earwax.
Yeah.
He bites.
He likes to lick your
bites
ears.
the fuck out of you. At one point, he was like biting my neck, and I'm like, I feel like he's gonna kill me because he's gonna kill that, like pop that vein.
I like biting.
And I was just like,
Can you just try to push his head off? Just
I was
punch
like-
him. Be like,
I was
you into
like-
that, baby?
Hey, I literally felt myself going to the light while he was fucking me. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. like.
She told me a story where somebody choked her out and she pretty much
yeah.
started getting a
seizing
seizure.
during
Like she
sex.
got a seizure because somebody choked her out so bad.
So we put on this bondage thing. Like we were like doing this BDSM. And I was putting on this bondage, and like he had the thing wrapped around my neck, and I was like, I want it tighter. It feels loose. So he tightened it up like good and tight. That's just how I liked it. So
Yeah.
I didn't think anything of it. This is my first time ever trying any BDSM. So like he was pulling from the back, and like we were doing it doggy, and then like all of a sudden I was just like out. I don't know what happened. Like it was feeling good, and then all of a sudden there was nothing. And then like I came to, and I was like, oh fuck, what the fuck just happened? I'm so sorry. And he was like, why are you apologizing? He was like, are you okay?
Have you guys ever gotten so high that you think you're having a seizure and you're not?
Yes, on Molly. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
My eyes go bug.
So what happened?
So I was just sitting there chilling, and like I think I'm a tank whenever it comes to drugs. I think because I smoke weed every day. I feel like most stoners like do that. They're pretty much tanks. It takes a lot for them to feel anything. So I had done a lot because I couldn't feel anything, and I think I'd done too much. So once it finally hit, my eyes were just like bugging, and I couldn't see. Like so everything was colorful. Like it wasn't scary.
yeah, you know how like
but-
a lizard eyes can like
Yeah.
move.
Yeah,
That's
it
how her
wasn't
eyes were doing.
scary.
She's going like
Have you guys
bouncing
ever
up and
accidentally
down.
taken a lot of meth?
No.
What?
She's accidentally
I've accidentally
taken
taken meth, but I haven't taken a lot of it.
Yeah, well,
I've never taken. What the fuck are y'all on?
ecstasy.
No, I
That's
accidentally
fake
got it.
She did
ecstasy.
accidentally.
There was no ecstasy in this. Maybe there was, but it was mostly meth. 48 hours, no sleep.
Okay, so in Mississippi,
I was walking in the streets of San Bernardino. Like, I was one of those homeless tweakers.
Oh my God.
And I was like in the streets just walking to go get food. And the cops were like following me, not because they were like, I looked like a tweaker. They were like, why is she walking in San Bernardino and
By
like
herself.
by myself?
3 a.m. or something like that?
Yeah.
No, so like 3 a.m. or something. So in Mississippi, they like if you get ecstasy or coke or anything like that, it's laced with something.
With
like
meth or
So
heroin.
if you get ecstasy in Mississippi, it's probably laced with meth.
That's why I think we need to
Cheap
legalize
motherfucker.
all
Yeah.
drugs so
So
that they can't be
make it,
fentanyl
yeah.
mix. Like, you know, you're getting clean shit.
Yes. Yes.
So like the only reason why she knew it was like meth or anything, she thought she was buying coke.
Yeah.
And she
And
calls
they
me.
crushed it up,
They,
so
she
I
called
couldn't-
me and was like, "Baby, like what is going on? Like I don't feel good." I'm like, "Just come
I was
to
like,
the
this
house."
don't feel like cocaine.
And
like,
we
this
were in a
feels
fight and
awful.
everything because she told me to get the fuck out. I was like, wow. All right, I'll get
I was a little bitch.
She was a little fucking
I was a-
heifer.
I was a
That's what
heifer.
so I was like, all right, I'm going back to my house. You told me to get out. I'm going back home. Went back home. Literally like 30 minutes later, she calls me. He was like, please, like I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, can I please come to your house? I'm like, yeah, you come to
Save
my
me.
house.
Did you get like bumps on your face after?
No.
No, so she was
I
like,
think
I
you
don't
have to
know.
do a lot
Yeah,
of it for
Diffuse
so
it to
long.
do
No,
that.
you have to like take so much. Wait,
Yeah.
what is it? Not crack. What was the word? Meth.
Meth.
That you have
Yeah.
to start like.
Yeah, itching
no, she
and
was
picking at your
tweaking, but
face.
she wasn't picking at her face or anything. She
Yeah.
was just like moving, like
I was
bouncing
shaking
around like
and like
this.
throwing up.
When
So-
I had Molly before, I go like, well,
Oh
I
no!
grind
I
my
mean,
teeth, yeah.
first time I've ever tried Molly or like pure X. Like
Yeah.
I had a little scar right here.
Oh yeah, you were
Because I was
picking at
just
your
doing
face.
like this. I was tweaking.
It was
so
bothering
bad.
me.
Yeah.
I was like,
I know.
stop.
And then somebody was like, "Chew gum, chew gum. It's gonna hurt. I mean, it's gonna help."
and then you chew holes in your cheeks when you
I
chew
was just
gum.
like doing
Yeah.
this. So the whole entire time I was
I just
was
grabbed
on
my
it. I was
teeth.
just going. It's like, everybody's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No."
I don't think I've ever got anything laced with meth, but if I've gotten really high, I always think people are gonna kill me.
Oh no.
I'm just like, they're trying to
You
kill
get
me. I
paranoid?
get very paranoid. I think
Oh,
everyone's trying to kill me. I
I
was at a
hate
party.
Wow.
I hate hearing those stories. A
Yeah.
lot of people back home,
was
they're
at a
like, I
party,
don't get
was
high
so
because I
gone.
get
It felt
paranoid.
like
And I'm
my
like, that's
soul
sad.
came out of my body, and I was moving in slow
From
mo.
weed or
Oh,
different drugs?
weed.
Yeah,
Have
from
you
weed
ever-
I've had
Weed.
that.
And I
I've
was
had
like,
that.
I
Have
told
you
my
ever
friend,
done
we got
whippets?
Oh, I've done whippets.
Whippets
All the
make you
nos
feel
in
like
high
that.
school. We would like get balloon. Like my high school was wild. Like because I grew up in LA, but it's like we would have parties where people would like rent out houses and they charge you at the door to get in, and like Hawthorne,
party.
Inglewood,
Every
Lawndale.
High school party.
Yeah, but like it was always in like neighborhoods that like cops would
Yeah.
not roll the parties, and then they would sell ecstasy, they would sell whippets, which we called Nas back then. They'd sell alcohol bottles, Jello shots. It was so fun. I'm like,
fun.
we got away with so much shit, and then my mom finally sent me to rehab. I did have a problem, but she didn't like that I smoked
Yeah.
weed, and I didn't even smoke a lot. I smoked like maybe 7 times high school, and I got sent to rehab for weed
That's crazy.
in Utah.
I
sucks.
threw parties all like my first year of college and like senior year of high school and
parents are
first
so
year of
strict.
college. Everybody would text me and be like, "Hey, what are we doing tonight?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Let me get off work and I'll meet you at the house." And then all of a sudden at the house it'd be like a bomb ass party. I stayed at my grandmother's. So I would be like, "All right, grandma, I'm having a party. Like, do you want to stay here or do you want to like I'll go book you a room at the Hilton down the road." She goes,
Yeah.
"Okay." So I pretty much kicked my grandma out just to have a
Her
party in
own
the house.
house.
And it was like almost every weekend or like every other like weekend of the day.
Yeah.
And
God,
it,
it's so that's why you're so popular. I mean, amazing personality, but also you got the parties.
Yeah.
My mom used to drive people to and from parties, and I'm like, you sent me to rehab and used to drive us. She'd wait in her car and watch Netflix until we were ready to be picked
but
up.
okay, so the neighborhood I stayed at, like my grandmother stayed at, it was like a very like family friendly neighborhood
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And like the cops was literally down the road, and they would stay near the schools and down the road and stuff like that. Cops never got called, and when the cops did get called, I ended up knowing them.
Yeah.
And I'll be
my
like, "Hey,
God.
you want to stay?" Or like, I'll invite the cops to the party, and he'll tell me like, "Oh, you don't have to worry about like shooting fireworks or anything like that
Oh my
because like
God.
the counties that we were staying in Mississippi, they're illegal."
Okay.
So we would shoot fireworks like all night, and they were like, "Okay, don't worry about that. I already told them about this house." Like,
Wait, so you offered, so how old were these cops you were being like, let's party?
20, 27, 29.
And you were in high school?
I was
Oh,
like the first year of college.
They're
so-
weird.
They're weird. And then that's how it is now. Like,
Yeah.
we stay in like we stay in an old neighborhood. Like, there's old people surrounding our
So they
whole
just
entire
couldn't
house.
hear.
Maybe.
No, it's this time. But now we're having trouble with the cops pretty much almost every day or
Because our
every other
dogs
week
bark.
and stuff because of our dogs.
dogs?
We have 8 dogs.
We have 8 dogs.
Oh my
Eight
god.
dogs. 8 dogs. Yeah.
So whenever they start barking, the neighbors call the cops on us.
But then anytime the cops come over, I'm like, "What's up? You want to come in and get some food?
You
want a beer?"
That decided to reside in my backyard.
I hate roosters.
And the neighbors called the cops, and it was the funniest shit because the cops were just chasing the roosters, and they gave up, and we just basically adopted them and made a coop, and it was that. But every morning, like,
I'm terrified of
I had
roosters.
like a person at my old apartment who would always leave notes on my door being like, your dog barks 24/7 when you leave, blah, blah,
That's
blah.
what fucking dogs do.
No. I then recorded when I left. She barked 5 minutes, stopped. Then maybe 30 minutes later, she barked for another 5 minutes. I recorded that shit. And then she's like, she barks for hours straight. No.
Yeah,
I had that on camera.
That's how. Yep, that's
Yeah.
how it is. We got cameras surrounding our whole entire house. And
Yeah,
awesome.
because like what? And then she would like leave. She also made a noise complaint about my air conditioning being too loud. She made a noise complaint when I wasn't even home. I was because I had 2 apartments. I had one in LA and one in San Diego. I was in San Diego and got a noise complaint that me and my dog were being too loud. And I'm like, I wasn't there. Well, how was I being loud?
Our neighbor
This
came. We were putting up Christmas decorations in the front yard, and she comes in her
Oh
car
my
because it
God,
was
yeah.
around by like 3 p.m., 4 p.m. She can't
Yeah.
call the cops.
Literally
It's
looks
fucking
like a
like
Karen.
daytime outside.
Yeah.
And she comes over and she's like, "Yeah, I'm the mean old lady that lives
right behind y'all."
me, right behind you." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, I've noticed that like your dogs bark and then they'll stop and then they'll keep barking." And I'm like, "Oh, I can't hear. Me
That's
and
what
my
dogs
cat
do.
can't go outside and we can't hear my TV." Well, bitch. Turn your TV up. Or put some hearing aids in. Like, turn your TV up.
Okay, so this lady in one of the notes that she wrote was like, I can't have my windows open without hearing your dog barking, which meant when her windows were closed, she couldn't hear her. And I'm like, that's your own damn fault. You live in
fresh air.
Yeah, but
I'm joking. No.
like if I have my windows open, I'm fully expecting to hear things.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Birds, frogs. I don't know. I
Yeah.
live in Florida. You got all kinds of fucking animals.
Oh, no. Apparently, we had
in
chickens like 2 houses down. We had to go to court for a fucking chicken.
Yeah.
Because
Our
our
dogs
dogs
killed a
apparently
chicken.
killed the chicken.
Well, if the chicken was on your property, the
No,
fuck?
it was 2 houses down.
Oh.
They were like,
Well,
our dogs got out and killed the fucking chicken. So we had to go to court. She literally got arrested and booked.
Yeah.
Because, yes, for over a fucking chicken. So we had to go get a lawyer.
I didn't even know I was getting booked. They just told me to be at court that day. And
Wrote
all of
her
a
a
sudden
fucking
they're like, "Well, you're
citation,
getting
everything.
booked."
There you go. We went appeared in court, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you have a warrant out for your arrest for a fucking chicken."
That's awesome. That's
I was like, "The fuck
All
is
that
this?"
shit on TikTok. That shit
Freaking
go viral.
annoying.
I know. I was like, "All right."
All
And
right.
then they came in the court and everything, and all of a sudden, like we got to court, went to the little booking room and everything. Our lawyer and prosecutor talked to us, and
Speaking of that, do you guys remember the story where the guy who bought like 1,000 ladybugs and then released them in New York City?
No.
No.
And he had like flee the country. I don't know if it's true, but I think it was.
Did he get arrested?
Yeah.
For what? For like, oh, did you see that TikTok guy who got all of these? He basically got like millions of tadpole eggs and released them, and then there was like a frog army nation.
It could have been the same guy.
Like, no, all the neighbors were like,
get out of jail from ladybugs. Let me put.
Yeah,
let me
he
put
was like
tadpoles
hunted
everywhere.
down, and it says like he fled the country. I don't know if he did, but she showed he like had a bracelet on his foot.
wow.
Like
House arrest,
he
yeah.
released like millions of ladybugs in New York City. If you're from New York, correct me. I don't know if this is true.
Hearsay.
And it
Right.
was just causing like a whole ecosystem issue.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know. I
Ladybugs?
saw it on TikTok.
How
I
could
believed it. It
ladybugs?
had
They're not pets, are
millions
they?
of views.
Well, they used to, so in Mississippi, whenever we lived in Raymond, we used to get them really bad in the corners of our houses. Like every weekend, we'd have to go and vacuum the corners of our houses because the ladybugs would just infest the house.
They're good luck though.
So like, I know, but they look so gross up there, all bunched up.
they're so cute.
Some
Have
people
a
say it's
pair
good
of
luck. Some
holes.
people
I
say
don't
it's
like
bad luck.
Yeah.
When they
Really?
wait, yeah, I've heard that.
So do you
They're
have a
like,
mugshot?
Yes, I do. I have several.
Can we like can we upload a mugshot or any of them pretty?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it.
I'm a
Even
good
mugshot.
girl.
We're gonna
Mugshot.
Yes.
We're gonna put it in one of the TikTok clips.
If you can find my
awesome.
mugshot, good luck.
Okay, but you have to pay. I remember my ex when he got arrested. I found out like the very next day, and so I like screenshotted it because it was just online. It was like Maricopa County, his name, mugshot, and I'm like, easy. And I sent it to a lot of his friends, and he's like, Adelia, why the fuck would you do that? And I'm like, because it's funny.
Yeah. No, I've tried to
Do you not have a sense of humor?
I've tried to look for my mugshot. Can't find it.
Really?
Yeah. And then the people that people that worked in the system or knew people in the system and stuff like that, or like work for the department, try to find my mugshot. Can't find it.
All right. Do you want to say your full name and people can search for your mugshot?
Not really.
Okay.
So good luck finding it. I mean, I can't even find it. I kind of want to see what I look like because I was drunk as fuck.
Dude, I've never been arrested.
I'd
I've
flash.
always like been.
I feel like
No.
Dude, I think a cop would. I don't have the same charm you do. I do not. So if I flashed a cop, I think he'd give me a ticket on top. Like, I think I'd get arrested. Indecency. And you get away with shit.
I got away with DUIs. Like I had. Oof. Yes.
Okay, well, we don't condone that here. Shame on you. But
I know,
I
but
got
I
arrested
was
for
young.
DUI.
I was 19, but like I always like have my good shirts on when I go out. And I was literally got through a breakup. I was like crying, and I was like, he was like, you were speeding, and you could completely cut like a car, and they had like backup. And I was like, I just went through a breakup. I'm really sorry. He's like, have you been drinking? And I was like, no. He opens my like back door. There's beer bottles everywhere.
no.
He closes his door. He's like, I'm giving you a warning. Go home.
Lord.
I'm like, thank you, sir. Like, it was easy. But I was 19. That only happened like once.
did you continue to drink and drive after?
We all do. Come on.
What? I have never.
But I don't do it anymore. I'm 26 now. I'm mature. I'm a new
Mature.
Am I the
person.
oldest one here?
How old are you?
I'm 27.
I'm 25.
Okay.
So, like, we're close.
Yeah. What's our signs? I'm a
Gemini.
Sag. I love Gemini. My moon's a
Gemini.
Gemini.
You're a Gemini?
Moon and Gemini. Do I get a little
I'm a
thingy?
Cancer.
No, here.
Wait, bitch, what is that song? Bitch, I'm a Cancer.
Yeah.
You're sensitive.
Yeah.
And you're very sensitive.
I love that.
I'm very moody. I'm
What
a
are your
very moody
guys'
creature.
biggest fights about?
Literally
Money.
small things.
Financial things.
Or just like a girl just wrapping her arms around me or something, and then I don't act, or like I grab her back or something and she get mad at me. I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Like,
That was like in the beginning.
So, I mean, now
Yeah.
she's used to it because
Yeah.
everybody's like, oh my God, Ting! And they'll like
Yeah.
literally grab me and
Wow.
jump on me.
No, that's what you fight me.
In the beginning it was like, why the fuck was she holding on to you? I'm
Well,
like,
it's like we just get into this relationship. And I'm like, there's all these girls approaching you, jumping up and wrapping their legs around you. Like, hold on a second now. I don't know you. Why don't you speak to me first? Like,
so it was very beginning of a relationship. Nobody
course.
knew her. They were like,
yeah.
Is she your first, like, girl-girl relationship? Did you think you were straight before her?
Yes.
Wow.
You were able, so you're better than penis, is what you're telling me.
yeah.
I don't know why, I had to add that.
She
She
wanna high five
smells
me?
better. She can have whatever size penis I want. I can have a vibrator on
fuck
top
good
of
with
the
the penis?
Yes,
Okay.
very much so.
Wow.
You know how to stroke it.
Yeah.
So does
She likes
Monica.
it doggy style. She loves it doggy.
I love the doggy too. So do
yeah.
you get like, so when you have a strap on, like, are you getting turned on just like because she's getting fucked, even though there's like
love
obviously no
that.
sensations with your,
Oh, for sure.
She'll squirt just from eating me out.
Like I said, when I got mouth fucked, I was like squirting everywhere.
So what turns me on like the most is like when I turn the girl on.
Yeah, she
I
likes hearing
wish
the
I was
moans
like
and
that.
stuff.
I want to be a taker, but guys are also takers, so we're
Yeah.
both just like,
No,
whatever.
I'm a giver.
Yeah.
I don't like.
She loves to give.
I
She
love
loves
to
a
give.
pillow.
So do you eat
princess.
her out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do you? But do you ever
Absolutely.
ask for it? Or are you just kind of like, if that's like what you want now?
Yeah.
I'm kind of question. So like, if she's like your first girl, was she like bad at it first? It was a lot. How long did it take you to like
Truly,
get good at
though.
it? Truly, honestly, how long did it take her
okay.
to be like, wow, you're amazing? Honestly,
Her telling me?
No,
with
like
you-
eating.
Oh.
because you're her first girl.
Yeah.
So how long did it take her to actually like get to like be good at this?
So I squirted before, but she's actually the first girl I've actually like felt very comfortable with. Like, okay, baby, you can go down if you want to and stuff like that.
Wow.
But I mean,
She
no.
first
Nope.
to go down on you.
No. Not the first. I had a girlfriend that was like 4 years long, but like nobody knew. Like her parents didn't know. We kept it in secret because she was still in high school.
Yeah, she was the abusive one.
Yeah, and I just got out of high school and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I was maybe like 2-3 years older than her and stuff. But she went out on me. But she is definitely the first girl that's probably made me squirt every single time she goes out on me.
Yeah.
Wow. Is she the second?
Second girl that's gone down on
No,
me?
You're
I'm
the
the
second
first.
girl to make. Oh, you're the first to
I'm
make
the
her
first
squirt.
to make her squirt every time.
Yeah, every single time.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, first
I've
girl,
been
like
with
she's
women before.
First girl, she's like she made me squirt every now and then, but not every single time.
Yeah.
And she's the first girl that's made me squirt pretty much.
Well, I mean,
every
that's
single
the
time.
goal. If I'm gonna go down there, I'm gonna get you off. Like, I'm not coming back up until you get
No,
off.
I mean I can get
It
off.
takes technique, though.
Yeah. No, I can get. I can
But
get
I know
off
what I
without even
like, and I know
squirting,
what
but, like,
gets me off. So, like, that's the methods that I use.
My jaw will start to get like, because I have TMJ really
Lockjaw.
bad, and I'm
Yeah.
like, it's like, what else can I do here?
I like long, like hard strokes. Like I like long presses and like make sure your mouth and your tongue's super slobbery. I want to feel the spit. Like just
Yeah.
make my shit. Like I want you to stick your tongue out and let me ride your face.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, I've never rid someone's face or rode
Really?
someone's face. Well, men don't like really offer to eat me out, and then like women.
that's what I hate about men.
Come
Such
sit
lazy
on my
fucks.
face. Let me be your pillow princess.
Come to the dark side.
I've eaten women out, and women have eaten me out, but it's like a lot of the time for content, or sometimes it's like I don't know how far we should go or how into it I should go, because it's like I still have a lot of like I'm celibate from men, and I've been celibate from women. I mean, she fucked me with a dildo, but like there wasn't like an intimacy where it's like she's eating me out and I'm eating her out. I haven't had that intimacy in months, and it's like I'm just like not there where I want that intimacy
You know
right
what
now.
I really want to do? I
Want to fuck me?
I really want to trib.
You want to do what?
Tribbing. Like
What's a trim?
Tribbing.
Oh,
Yeah, like
scissoring. Yeah.
scissoring.
I love
scissoring. Oh my! I just thought like I don't feel anything, and I'm like, you don't feel anything.
Oh,
Well,
girl,
I
I know.
Oh my
I
God, it
feel
feels so
something.
good.
Thank you.
Because like when I masturbate, it's clit rubbing.
Yes.
Okay, this
It feels
sounds weird.
so
I feel like
good.
it's not hot, but like when I masturbate, I don't use my finger. I just hump my bed.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've done that with my couch
It
before.
feels so good.
I like to use.
Yeah.
I like to use like, you know, like
No,
get in there
the
like that.
fingers don't do it. Like when I'm humping the bed, like I know how to move my hips and like.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Wow.
But it's like I feel
I
like
think that's most girls though.
really
It's a lot
like,
of girls.
okay, when guys tell
Yeah,
me to
most
send
girls are, like,
videos
clit-
of you coming, and it's like, well, it's not really gonna be maybe really good for the camera. Me
Yeah.
humping the bed. You have to be like, oh, sorry.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
You can put an
forgot. This is
emoji over
not-
that.
I know. So I'm like humming the bed. It's like maybe it's still hot, but it's not the same. I think they want to see. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I think tripping would feel really good to me, but like. I'm not a full lesbian, like on camera, like I really sell it, and it's just
Yeah.
like camera, like I have to find the right girl, like
Yeah.
I really feel connected, and it's like,
Sorry, I'm
you know,
Do you,
taking-
do you think that me and you would have a lot of chemistry fucking?
well, you know what? I didn't know you for that long, and I like, I feel really attached to you. I literally called you like 5 times last night. You didn't pick up.
Bitch, I was at a comedy show.
I know,
And you
I
kept
know.
interrupting, and I could have been kicked out.
I'm sorry, but like I'm like texting her, like I feel like I got to you really close, and it's like
Yeah.
I feel like we could be best friends. Like maybe
We're
she
gonna be
just-
besties.
She starts to like fuck with me. Like I'm very like in my head.
You know
Yeah.
what's so funny? And it's like, this is where like jealousy is just such an unhealthy trait
Yeah.
because I told her that I'm jealous of her because she has such a hot and sexy and sexual and sensual
Yes,
energy
yes,
that I'm like, I'm
yes.
just so jealous of.
And I'm
then
jealous
she
of her,
weirdly
too.
is jealous of me.
I am. Because
And-
this bitch is so confident. She knows who she is. Like, Adelia,
I can see that.
she's happy with herself. I'm not happy. I'm literally,
she owns her
I'm
shit,
happy
too.
with, I'm very unhappy with myself. I hate myself. And people are like, you're so perfect, da da da. But when I see her, it's like, I told her, I want to be you.
And I want to be you. Well,
And
I don't want to be
it's crazy.
unhappy, but
Yeah, no, it's just like she loves herself. She owns herself. She
Yeah,
accepts
yeah.
everything about her. And that is, like,
And she
I
does the
feel
self-healing
like I'm
that
a
she needs to do
prisoner.
to
I'm
make
a
herself
prisoner
better
to
person.
myself.
That's how
'cause
most girls are.
Yeah.
Like in the industry, that's most girls
Yeah.
are like, okay,
I never feel good enough.
Yeah,
Like,
they approach themselves like they're super confident, but like
Yeah.
deep down they're always like, okay.
Insecure.
But like when they're like in private, looking in a bathroom mirror, they're like, I hate the way I look. Like
I
I'm
literally
pretty,
was
and I
at
know
a
I'm.
bar, and I'm like, everyone's compliment. I go in the back, I'm start crying.
Yup.
Like, I hate myself.
take mushrooms when you feel that way. Take mushrooms.
know.
That's
Wait,
what I did.
It's crazy.
It depends on how you are, though. Like, if she's like that and you take mushrooms and you're staring at yourself in the mirror, you might just get stuck in the mirror and be like, I look so fucking ugly.
get
Like,
stuck
all
in
these
the mirror.
red
mushrooms?
Yeah.
Okay, so I used to get that way when I drank. When I drank, I'd be like, you ugly cunt. And then I started taking mushrooms and I'd be like, well, who's that sexy person?
That's how I am when I'm on
mushrooms,
or acid or anything
My
like that. I'll look
face
myself
moves
in the mirror.
around, so I can't look in the mirror because my face will move
My
around.
face is vibrating and like I'm a goddess.
Your mouth will be on your forehead, your eyes on your chin.
That's what it does
like,
to me. Like it literally slides around.
Well, how does
Crazy.
Molly make you feel? Are you like, oh my, I'm so pretty?
No,
With the mouth moving around.
it's more like
No, she's got to stay moving.
Y'all
I
fucked
gotta
on
have
shrooms?
music and I gotta be
That's
like,
a trip.
I want to.
Dude, I love the mushrooms. I have these chocolates that make you feel like you're rolling.
Ooh.
But then I also have these other mushrooms that's like, it's like an up and down. It's like part of me. So for an hour, it's like I'll be on a couch and I'm like, oh my God, this feels great. And then I'll be like dancing.
I love touching
and then I'm
people like this.
Yeah.
I
I
love
love touching
shrooms. I
people
love
on
like
shrooms.
sensations and
Yeah.
stuff. Like,
back. Yeah.
if I'm sitting on the couch, I start going to my
I see
head
a-
and my,
yeah.
all right, why isn't anybody touching me? Everybody's touching themselves. Like, I want to fucking be touched. Like, touch me now. Why am I not attractive?
Shrooms
Like,
are
fucking
some
touch
La La
me.
Land. I'm like, yay, I'm happy. Like,
One of my like besties, Taylor, I used to do a lot of acid.
Yeah.
I wish I still did a lot of acid, but like
I'm scared.
But I only just started hugging people like this year because my life coach is like, Adelia, you need to accept love, and I'm like, no, trying to reject it. And my friend Taylor, we were outside of like a concert, and it was freezing outside, and she was shivering and just wanted warmth, and I'm like, ew, get off me. I know, especially on acid, like you have that like. I used to have so much fun on acid. I had this God complex where I'm like, I could do no wrong. And then I would be the only one having fun because I'd be roasting everyone around me thinking it was a good, jolly time. And they'd be like, you're a cunt.
No, I remember meeting you at the first event we were at in LA, and you were like, okay, I don't give hugs, but here you go. It was like one armed and everything. You were like,
It's
you were
really
so
hard for me to
uncomfortable.
get.
But you were like, okay, I'm gonna give you a hug. I normally don't give hugs, but nice to meet you.
Yeah.
no, I remember. I think we probably met her the first day.
Yeah, that was it.
I remember you being so sweet and so down to collab, and I was like, I love that because a lot of girls are really like timid. I don't know if I want to collab with this. It's very like
Wait, your nipples kind of out.
oh. And and I just appreciate that about you. You're just very welcoming and open. Yeah.
Not a lot of people say that, so thank you.
I'm very open on my feelings. You'll see.
That's how people are in Mississippi.
I think that's Sagittarius and
They come to
Geminis
work and be
in
like,
general.
I don't want to talk to you. You're so fucking pretty. Like, I feel like you're a bitch.
Yeah, I get that
And
a
they're
lot.
like, well,
I'm not. I'm actually really fucking shy.
She's shy. I'm the talkative one.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm a
I'll go to a
dork.
bar and everybody's like, Ting! And then
I
she'll
can't do
say,
it.
like,
I'm just like by myself,
by herself, like
smoking my
right behind
pen.
me. So I'm like, this is
Observing.
Autumn.
Yeah.
You talk to her too.
Yeah.
I wanted to do, it's called Dirty Minds. This
Okay,
isn't
bet.
sponsored, but this will be like a little funny way to,
I suck at this game.
Maybe they can sponsor you after this.
yeah, Dirty Minds sponsor me because I have
Sponsor.
a very dirty mind.
Obviously,
Should we
her
all do our
podcast is-
Hoyas?
Okay, ready?
Hoya.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she says I have the pretty,
You
like
do
the
have a
best
nice
moan,
moan.
but
She has a nice fake mom.
yeah.
You're not doing it right. Do your
No,
squeaky one.
My squeaky one?
Do your
What's
squeaky
my
one.
squeaky one? That one, okay.
Do it.
Oh, lordy. Okay, hold on.
Come on. You got it.
Let me.
Don't get shot.
1 second. You
Don't get shot.
Yeah.
There you go. Good job.
There you go.
Good job.
All right, so you guys have to guess what this thing is. Although
I'm
I-
awful with these games. Like, she's
Yeah.
the best.
Me too, girl.
Like,
You're better than
Just take your worst guesses.
Yeah,
Take your
let's
worst.
go.
I'm a 4-letter word. I start with an F and end with a K.
Fuck.
I was about to say that.
Almost. Once you're deep inside me, it's hard for you to pull out.
Big black cock.
It starts with an F.
Oh, shit. Sorry. My bad. Sorry.
I was going to say fuck, but she took it.
Oh my god.
Fork.
When you're feeling down low, you're in me. If you're in me, you won't get out of bed.
Bed.
Oh wait.
Bed moment.
I'm just in such a lately.
Funk.
Funk?
Ding, 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 ding. Where's the bell?
Hey. All right. I'll do 2 more. Sometimes you have to poke me to get me flowing. I can.
A penis.
Nipples.
Nipples.
No.
Dildo.
Well, fair, but
Flowing.
no. I can smother your hot meat.
A vagina.
Tongue.
A clit.
Tongue.
Hot dog.
No.
Mouth.
No. If you're not careful, I can leave a red stain.
Pinky.
What? How is that red? That's purple.
Wine.
Period.
Huh?
Wine.
No, not quite. What? You
I always
can
get
smother meat and wine?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Cook meat and wine.
Hot
steak and
sauce.
wine.
When I got really fucked up on
What
New
cup?
Year's, I literally poured like a bunch of like beer cans on my
Ketchup.
because it was just a fantasy.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Ketchup, yeah. Ketchup.
Stinking bread.
All right. One more. Even if I'm small, I can handle a threesome. Some people aren't capable of getting me erect. I'm one of these people in this instance. It's okay to fall asleep while you're inside me.
Wait, no.
I was about to say just
After you get me up, you should tie me down.
bondage. I don't know. A bed.
What's the answer? I want to know.
Okay, one more hint. When it starts to get wet, you should come inside me.
A house. Umbrella.
What? A
A type of house.
Oh.
Pool.
Penthouse?
Hot tub.
Hot tub.
A tent.
A tent.
A tent. Yeah, that's a tent.
Oh.
All right.
When you get wet, you should probably
Yeah,
Plumbing's-
there you
okay,
go.
I got it now.
It's called Dirty Minds. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Everyone say what your websites are.
Mine is Autumn Marie, or my Instagram is autumnmarie.xoxo, and my OnlyFans is naughty_Audie, and my TikTok just got banned again, so I'm working on that.
working on that.
Hey.
My Instagram is Tingaholic with 2 C's.
Okay.
My OnlyFans is Official Bronze Goddess. My Instagram's disabled, but I'm working on getting back. It's Official Bronze Goddess as well, and my Twitter is Bronze Goddess.
All of my links are on itsdeelz.com. Thank you so much for coming, offenders. Woo! Let me know who you want me to interview next.